What's up, y'all? I was listening to my mentor Bruce Vane, right? Duck Chronicles 6 about Deontay Wilder ducking every goddamn body in the heavyweight division for years. Lou, get over here. And anyway, he said he played back in that video. I'll link it. He played back the moment, the time when Tyson Fury got into the ring with Wilder way back in the day, like right after the Klitschko fight, I think it was. And he said, I'll beat you. There's only one Tyson Fury. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that, my man? That should be funny. I love that British accent. But anyway, what you got to say about that, my man? He said that shit. Lou, get over here. And anyway, Deontay Wilder, he started talking about mandatories and all that shit. And never fought a mandatory after that, though. He never fought a mandatory. But one thing he said, Tyson Fury, he's just playing. He don't really want to fight. And the fans take his word. Why the fuck does Deontay Wilder get to say what other fighters want to really fight him and not? That's something that don't make sense to me. It's just like Joshua running around, say, for a year, damn near 2 years, he's ready to fight Deontay Wilder. Offer him $100 million. And then he goes out there and say, they offered me $100 million, but they don't really want to fight. Because if they did, then Joshua would fly out and beat me in a breakdancing contest in the middle of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, or some old dumb shit. If he really wanted to fight, he would have been ringside. If he really wanted to fight, he would have flown out here and invited me to dinner. If he, all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like Deontay Wilder is the arbiter of who really wants to fight him or not. It don't matter what come out the other fighter's mouth. The other fighter can be standing right in the ring with Deontay Wilder, and he'll just come out of his mouth and say, "Oh, this guy don't really mean that. He don't really want to fight." That's just something that was on my mind, and I just don't understand why his fans always go for that shit. But hopefully, it looks like he's getting a little backlash now. But another thing I want to say, Kubrat Pulev is catching some heat about this sexual. I guess they're trying to say sexual abuse because he kissed a reporter. Now, look, man. Hey, the hardcore, man. Look, I don't like no motherfucking. I don't play that shit. Sexual abuse and all that shit. But I do not think at all for a minute that Pulev was sexually abusing that woman. That's crazy. I think, after the knockout, after a win, I think, he had the adrenaline pumping. He is excited. And, he did something that's probably extremely inappropriate and irresponsible, disrespectful. But I really don't think it was disrespect like that as far as sexual abuse is concerned. I think it was far from that, and I think people just need to calm down and relax a little bit. I know we're living in the Me Too time and whatnot, but let's just pump the brakes. The man was probably feeling like a god. If you ever knock somebody out in a street fight or whatever, you feel like a god afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Knocking them another man out is probably one of the most exhilarating things you can do in your life. It's probably like jumping off of a mountain or some shit, with a parachute. It's probably equal to that. So I think they need to back off of the man, and another thing, so now Deontay Wilder is saying that the Tyson Fury fight won't happen till 2020. So that's a long way off. And my thing is, if that's how long it's going to take to make that fight, it's still the same question. Who the fuck is Tyson Fury going to fight before then? And how the fuck is Deontay Wilder going to hold on to that belt that long? I know even with the help from like all of America, anybody in America that got to do with heavyweight boxing or just boxing in general, even with all that help from America, I just don't see how he can go back to fight low-grade opponents for another year and a half, a little more than a year and a half, and retain the belt. You know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Dominic Brazil knocked that man out. You know, matter of fact, I think I might put, you know, I mean, look, man, I think I might just throw a little bit of money on Dominic Brazil, like maybe just $100 on some 5-to-1 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I would have to get some odds on that fight. You know, I couldn't just take that fight on a straight up bet. You know, because I still don't think Dominic Brazil can pull it off, man. He gotta smother that fucking right, man. He gotta smother that right hand and get his shit off, man. But anyway, yeah, I would just, you know, just a couple things on my mind. You know, just wanted to put a video out, discuss it with y'all, see what y'all had to say. You know, drop your thoughts in the comment, hardcore, casual. You know, back at y'all, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.